Okay, still had my gum. Sorry about that. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Thank you for clicking on this video. Share it with your friends. We got a lot to cover today, so let's just jump right in. From the very top, let's see here. We got a little bit of Epstein news. Really? Inside Jeffrey Epstein's New Mexico ranch, the full glory of the sprawling 30,000 square foot home where the pedophile abused young girls is revealed for the first time in stunning photos as it goes on the market for $27.5 million. Let's take a look here. Exclusive pictures obtained by Daily Mail show the vast scale of Jeffrey Epstein's 8,000-acre ranch at which multiple girls claim they were raped and abused by the disgraced financier. It's a nice house, man. I mean, I'm not talking about the people that got raped, but I mean, it's a nice spread. I mean, look at it. The ranch has been on sale since last year at an asking price of $27.5 million. It sits between Santa Fe and Albuquerque and was acquired by Epstein at 1966 through Cypress Inc. holding company in 1993. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's a freaking, he's got like a fountain. And like you can see like in the back of the trees, like it's like just land. It's just like flat land out there. Like that's really nice. It's just sad that people had to go there and get raped. That's sad, man. And then look at this one. What is that? Is that a fucking living room? Is that someone's fucking living room? And then look at that land out there. Look at that view. The main residence covers approximately 30,000 square feet with interiors designed by renowned Morocco-born photographer and interior designer Alberto Pinto. And there they are. The two a-holes. Women claim they were flown to this ranch and molested by Epstein and his lieutenant and co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell, 60. Oh, hold on. I do have some more. Oh, hold on. How much more do I have here? Let me see. Oh, okay, just two more. Here we go. 2 days before he committed suicide in his New York prison cell while awaiting trial for sex trafficking, two women gave emotional courtroom accounts of sexual abuse and torment. One, identified as Jane Doe, recounted being flown to the Zorro Ranch. Zorro Ranch? Really? Zorro? So stupid. But you know, it's not really that stupid because you know people like that they think they're the shit. They're never gonna get caught. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They do some nasty ass shit like rape young girls. Of course, they would name it something stupid like that Zorro Ranch. In 2004, when she was 15 years old, Jane Doe, she alleged that Epstein abused her for hours and took her virginity. Jesus. She was not the only girl to speak of abuse that occurred on this expensive ranch. Virginia Guffrey also recalled being trafficked to the Santa Fe County Ranch, which boasts a private airstrip built by the billionaire and pictured here. Oh, I didn't get that one. Maria Farmer claimed that her sister Annie was flown to the ranch in 1996 and molested by Epstein and his lieutenant and co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell. Wow. So let's just go take a look at that again. Hold on. I'm just going to run through those pictures again. I mean, look at that. Wait, is there? Yeah, no, the airstrip isn't there. Look, there's even another one. Hold on. Let me zoom in on this. Look at that. What is that? Like an office? That's like an office area? Jeez, look at this place, man. I mean, it's such a nice house. It's a nice spread, probably millions and millions of dollars, and then you have it accompanied by these two pieces of shit. I mean, that's just what happens, man. These people are fucking disgusting, and they're rich, and you know, with something like that, these people are so rich and disgusting, they meet other rich, disgusting people and they like hit it off and they like become friends. You see, that's how it works with that kind of shit. So speaking of disgusting rich people, we're going to stick with some Jeffrey Epstein shit. Look at this. Kevin Spacey breaks his silence in the wake of the charges brought against him for alleged sexual assault in the UK. From Kevin Spacey. Oh, hold on, let me see. Spacey told GMA in a statement through a spokesperson. This is through a spokesperson. You remember how that bullshit with Johnny Depp? They said that he said it, Waldman. Okay, well, Waldman wasn't his spokesperson. That means that Johnny Depp didn't say it. You dumb fucks. Okay, this is from Kevin Spacey's. I'm gonna say it again. Spokesperson. He didn't say this, but technically he did because it's, you know, and that's the part that pissed me off. Like with everything that was going on in the Depp trial, like they were just trying to pull out all the stops, anything they could, any little technicality, any little tiny thing that they could. And that's why you have to worry about the jury. How is the jury thinking? What did the jury see? The jury saw and heard everything that you and I did. So you would think that they heard the audios, they saw the photos, but did they believe it? Did they believe Amber Heard, or did they believe Johnny Depp? It's kind of interesting. So going back to this, I very much appreciate the Crown Prosecution Service's statement in which they carefully reminded the media and the public that I am entitled to a fair trial and innocent until proven otherwise. Oh, so Kevin Spacey, a sexual assaultist, even though that's not even a word, a person that sexually assaults people, he's innocent until proven otherwise. But Johnny Depp isn't. You see. And this is what I'm talking about, something like this. But then again, hold on, let me disclaimer that real quick. Then again, when it comes to shit like this, and we have some more going on like this with Bill Cosby next, when it comes to this kind of sexual assault shit, you got sick people that are in the system, so they protect sick people like this. So that's why a lot of these sick people never really go down, because if you don't think Kevin Spacey has information about other sick fucks, okay, and that's why they're giving him help. These sick fucking people, they help each other because they know that the other sick fucking people know the sick shit that they do. See, it's like a big tangled web. That's all it is. And innocent until proven otherwise. While I am disappointed in their decision to move forward, I will voluntarily appear. He tried to say like, oh, voluntarily. Motherfucker, if you wouldn't have voluntarily gone, they would have done it and they would have made you look like a fool. Voluntarily appear in the UK as soon as can be arranged and defend myself against these charges, which I am confident will prove my innocence. On Thursday, Britain Crown's... Oh, I think this is the beginning. Sorry. On Thursday, Britain's Crown Protection Services announced formal charges against Oscar-winning actor Kevin Spacey. The CPS has authorized criminal charges against Kevin Spacey, 62, for 4 counts of sexual assault against 3 men. Rosemary Ansley, head of the... Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay. Now, the part that's interesting about this is you have to look at this. Epstein's connections in fashion, media, and entertainment. Now, I've already done a video on this, and I want to keep doing videos eventually. Once we don't have anything to talk about, I'll go back and we'll cover a lot of that stuff. Who's in Epstein's Black Book? Who's in Maxwell's Black Book? Like all these people. And this is one of the articles. Okay, Epstein's connections in fashion, media, and entertainment. Now, in this article, there's tons, but look who's here. Kevin Spacey, actor. Kevin Spacey is found in Epstein's Black Book. Kevin traveled to Africa in 2002 alongside, and you're going to hear these names. These are sad because you're going to love these names. Alongside then President Bill Clinton, Epstein, and Chris Tucker to discuss AIDS policy. Chris Tucker? Yeah, and it's the real Chris Tucker. And I'm going to post the photo of him. They have it. They post like he really. It's so disappointing. And Chris Tucker. Spacey has been accused of multiple child sex crimes, the same pattern of subverted due process, justice, and a failure to protect victims of sex crimes that enabled Epstein to continue his crimes rears its ugly head again. Kevin Spacey has worked with accused pedophile and sex criminal Bryan Singer on numerous occasions, featuring in films such as American Beauty, where Spacey plays a man undergoing a midlife crisis in his late 40s who sexually pursues a high school friend of his daughter's. And you want to know something? The truth for me with that, I remember watching that movie, and back then, I didn't even put the two things together. Like, I never put it together that was some sick shit, Because that movie is, it's kind of gross when you really think about it. Like an old ass man going after a high school chick, like that's gross, man. That's nasty, But then you realize who Kevin Spacey is, and you're kind of like, oh, okay, I understand now. So we're gonna stay with that, and we're gonna stay with some sexual abuse, some sexual allegations as well. I mean, and now apparently, look over here. Cosby faces sex abuse allegations again as civil trial opens. Trivial. Okay. So when I saw this, I was like, dude, this is going to be epic. We can find out everything. But apparently this trial is not going to be televised. So that sucks. Like, we're not going to be able to, there's not going to be live tweeting. There's not going to be anything. So according to this one, and I put it, the Cosby trial will not be televised or tweeted live. And let me see here. Okay, yeah. The Cosby case stems from a 2004 encounter with a 79-year-old entertainer's Cheltenham home with a woman then employed by Temple University. Andrea Constand has said she was drugged and molested. Cosby said they engaged in consensual sex acts. Now, that's another one of those things. Who are you going to believe? You're going to believe Bill Cosby, because we also know that Bill Cosby has dozens of other victims and they came forward. You know what I mean? So just another reason that Johnny Depp, we can tell he's innocent, because nobody came forward saying, oh yeah, Johnny Depp beat me in 1995 or Johnny Depp beat me in 2003. We never had any of that, right? So then going on with this, Stanchy said, okay, so this right here is the justification that they say why they don't want the trial to be televised. To avoid making the trial into some prurient entertainment circus for the public. What the? So essentially, you know, when you really look at that, that's what the Depp trial was. Because this is in Pennsylvania. And in Pennsylvania, they don't allow that. They don't allow live feeds in the trial. They don't allow any of that kind of stuff. So that's sad. That would have been so good, man. Could you imagine if we could get into the Cosby sex? But then again, it's sex abuse. Like, these kind of things, why don't they televise them? Why don't we get to see them? Why not? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I wish we could. That would have been so badass. So now moving on to some Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. And I'm even embarrassed to say this, but we're going to be talking about Monica Lewinsky. She seriously has an opinion. Monica Lewinsky. Look at that, I'm going to get red. Monica Lewinsky has an opinion about the Amber Heard trial. And you have to hear what this woman said. Monica Lewinsky. Okay, and you've seen her photo there. I've had it there. That woman. Okay, the woman that blew the president in the Oval Office has an opinion on the Amber Heard trial. So this is from Vanity Fair. Monica Lewinsky's verdict on the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. We are all guilty. Excuse me, Monica? What the fuck did you just say? Excuse me? We? Who the fuck is we, Monica? Okay? We didn't suck some dick in the Oval Office. We didn't go down on Bill Clinton while he was married. We? Who the fuck is we? We are not guilty of shit. You are. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, lady. Okay, so there's a lot here. Let's just run through it. These are some excerpts, because it was a pretty long article. She kind of went off. She went off for like 7 pages. So these are some excerpts. There is another complicating factor at play. Because the trial has been so available live on our screens, we think subconsciously that we have the right to look and watch. First of all, I'm going to guarantee you, if Johnny Depp was the loser, if Johnny Depp was the abuser, if Johnny Depp was in the wrong, this woman would not be talking like that. And none of these people would be talking like that. Okay, let's read that statement again. There is another complicating factor at play. Because the trial has also been available live on our screens, we think subconsciously that we have the right to look and watch. Well, if the trial was about a man having abused a woman for real, with real proof, and having taken $7 million of her money, I could guarantee you that this blowjob expert would not be talking about that. All right, Monica? I know you wouldn't be speaking like that, so don't be playing this fucking bullshit with me. Sorry, Monica. Moving on. Let's see. To judge. We have the right to look and watch. To judge, to comment, and we end up with this confusing cultural crossover of watching two people whom we are used to seeing as actors. Actors? Monica, you do realize that there was so many people, probably 80 or 90% of the people didn't even know who the fuck Amber Heard was as an actress. Nobody even knew who the fuck she was before this trial. Most people didn't even know she was in Aquaman. Most people didn't even know she was in Rum Diaries, the people that have even seen that movie. And really, I've seen that movie. I remember I've seen it when I used to see Fear and Loathing all the time. Because I would do like little marathons of those type of movies. Because Hunter S. Thompson, I love that guy. But you think that anyone knew who the fuck Amber Heard was? And actually, I've said it before on my channel, if you go back and you watch the Rum Diaries, you can easily see that Amber Heard doesn't belong in that movie. You can easily see that Scarlett Johansson would be so much better in that movie. And really, could you imagine how big a movie would be if it had on the poster Scarlett Johansson and Johnny Depp? The Rum Diaries probably would have been huge. It would have been a huge film if Scarlett would have been in it. You can absolutely tell. But Amber Heard was. So no, we don't think of these people as actors. We only think of Johnny Depp as an actor. Let me see here. Characters, roles, blah, 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 blah. This blurring of public figures and private lives can do a number on us as bystanders, as an audience. We end up being torn between our parasocial relationships with celebrities. We identify with them. We pretend that, gee, we actually know them. And you don't think we know Amber Heard after hearing the way she spoke? We heard all these audios, and they've already confirmed that all the evidence, you can just go to like the Virginia.gov website. I believe there's some website you can go to, and you can hear everything. All the evidence, every single thing that was admitted to evidence, you can go and hear it. Not just the stuff that we've heard. Like apparently these audios, they were like hours and hours and hours long. Okay, so the stuff that we heard were little just tiny clips of her telling his ass off. So if you think, what did she say? We identify with them. We pretend that, gee, we actually know them. I think we might kind of know Amber Heard. I think we might kind of know that relationship. I don't think there's an issue there. I don't think that in the slightest. Sorry, Monica. And our need to see public personalities taken down a notch or two. Taken down a notch or two? You want to know who needed to be taken down a notch or two? The American feminist kind of thing. Because I can tell you that right now, that's why Amber Heard did what she did, because she's a hardcore American feminist. She thinks that she can beat up on men. She can tell men off as much as she wants. Lord knows what she did to Elon Musk. Lord knows what she probably did to the other guys she's ever dated before. And she thinks she can do whatever the fuck she wants. And number three is very, very simple. She thought that this whole case was going to be a walk in the park because everybody was just going to believe her. That's what the American feminist is all about. And the women watching, when I say that, when they hear me say American feminist, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about normal women that are feminists. I'm talking about the American feminists that they hate men. Men are the problem. Men do everything. I'm telling you. There's absolutely no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. So, and taken down publicly to make, as to make our wounded selves feel better in comparison. See, and now she's doing what that Eve Barlow woman did. Remember that Eve Barlow tweet that she said that women are envious, and what else did she say? They have low self-esteem. This is exactly what she's doing now. Monica Lewinsky is telling people that they're not good enough because they're looking into this world and they're trying to look. Dude, she wouldn't be talking like this if Johnny Depp was the abuser, man. She's full of shit. She's full of shit. And Bill Clinton's dick. As Aldous, hold on. Let's see. And feel better in comparison. As Aldous Huxley put it in A Brave New World, we are hooked on soma, a drug that we think is making us feel better, but it is actually numbing us. No. You want me to tell you what? Watching Amber Heard, a self-entitled woman that believes she can do whatever the fuck she wants because she's a woman, that made me feel better. That didn't make me feel numb, because you want to know what happened. This notion that every single woman that's alive, you have to believe them all. It's over, man. It's fucking over. And even women that are survivors know that. But you want to know why women that are domestic violence survivors, they're not worried about the future for domestic violence survivors? Because when you're a real domestic violence survivor, you have the proof. Okay? You don't have just a little fucking thing on your eye. You don't have just a little prick where your eye swells up like that. No, I've already had pictures on my channel of real domestic violence victims. So you're not going to play that bullshit with me. You're not. I'm not going to let you. Okay, we don't do that around here. So then we have to go back because I lost it. Making us feel better, numbing us. This legal spectacle would have been sad enough if it just impacted the personal lives of Depp and Heard and their loved ones. It would be sad enough even if we just considered how it has impacted domestic violence survivors or those who have sought strength in the MeToo movement. See, she's just basically saying that the MeToo movement is now damaged because they seek strength in it. Oh, really? You seek strength in being able to say whatever the fuck you want about a man and you automatically have to be believed? That's what you seek strength in? Really, Monica? Jeez. However, it's the larger implications for our culture that concern me. Yeah. And you want to know what those larger implications are, Monica? Not Bill Clinton's dick. It's the fact that now, after this trial, everybody can see that, yes, there are some women that are toxic as shit, and they will lie. Monica. Shit, you lied too. What the fuck? You lied too, and so did Bill. Bill lied for you too until he fucking got busted. Let's see. However, it's the larger implications for the culture that concern me the most. The ways we have stoked the flames of misogyny. Oh, Jesus. I don't even have to read after that. The ways we have stoked the flames of misogyny and separately the celebrity circus. In the end, the ways we have co-opted the trial for our own purposes are a sign of how many of us, the social media mongrelized, have continued to devalue our dignity and humanity. See, so now it's our fault. She's blaming you and I. I was going to say you and me. She's blaming us because of this. Like, she's blaming the people now. And sorry, man, I'm going to say it again, and that's one of the points that's going to be throughout this article. And we're already almost done anyway, so it's obvious. Monica Lewinsky, the presidential cocksucker, wouldn't be talking like this if Johnny Depp was the abuser, was the real abuser. She wouldn't be talking like that. Okay, so I'm going to say it again. These kind of articles are only happening because the woman lost. That's the only fucking reason. And that's why you know that all these people are full of shit. And there she is right there. Well, this picture's been up. But I was going to go on a little bit more. What is defined as too far? Okay, yeah, let me finish. Forgive me if I climb. Oh, and then look what she says right here. Forgive me if I climb up on my horse for a paragraph or two. Really? A paragraph or two? It kind of seems like you've been on your fucking soapbox for the whole damn article, lady. Cocksucker. Like, you can't call her a cocksucker, right? Like, you can't call her that because that's what she is. Like, that's what she's famous for. Like, it's not an insult when that's the thing that you're famous for. Oh, I'm so horrible. I'm certainly not here to tell you not to watch the verdict or not to have an opinion, but what is too much? What is defined as too far? I think that lying, fabricating evidence, creating crime scenes, getting doctors to lie for you, getting doctors to take tests incorrectly for you. What else can we add here? Setting up fans to give you flowers. Oh, and then we have a video coming up. Oh my God, it totally relates to this. Look at this video. I just remembered. Watch this. Let me turn it up to make sure I have enough sound here. Oh, that's too much sound. Watch. Check this out.
Nod to the mother. Because despite the fact that Ms. Heard can't support her accusations with actual evidence, what we have put to you, the jury, is not that because Ms. Heard didn't take enough pictures or tell people about abuse that it didn't happen. What we have put to you is that given how brutal and constant the abuse Ms. Heard claims, she would have had serious injuries. That's a fact. She would have had serious injuries.
She was never writing the whole time. The whole time. Like in Miss Doubtfire. She was never writing, and it makes so much sense. So that means all these times that you've seen her and she's been like writing on a Post-it and then she's been like passing it back. Remember you've seen it so many times and so many people would be like, oh, what is she writing? Like, what's so important that she's writing? She's not writing a goddamn thing. Look.
Nod to the mother. Because despite the fact that Ms. Heard can't support her accusations with actual evidence, what we have put to you, the jury, is not that because Ms. Heard didn't take enough pictures or tell people about abuse that it didn't happen. What we have put to you is that given how brutal and constant the abuse Ms. Heard claims, she would have had serious injuries.
Wow.
That's a fact.
Wow.
She would have had serious injuries.
Oh my God. Dude, I after that, thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for clicking the little bell. Share this video with your friends. We're going to end it here. After that, everything makes so much sense. After that, everything makes so much sense. She never wrote anything. Everything that she was doing was to make it look like she was busy and she was getting these notes to her attorneys and she was doing this and that. Everything was made to look just like the flower thing that I posted yesterday. Just like the flower thing. Dude, it was all a fucking setup. Everything she's doing is a fucking lie. Dude, there is something wrong with her. So, I don't know. Like, are we attacking someone that's a liar and that's trying to exploit the system? Or are we attacking someone that's mentally ill? I mean, the flowers, you know, the falsified photos, and now she's lying by not even writing down on all these Post-its that we've seen. Is this woman mentally ill, bro? She is, isn't she? There's something going on up here with her. Wow, man, that is sad. That's sad. Like, when I saw that, and I was going to bring it to you, I saw it yesterday, and that's why I brought it to you today. When I saw that, man, I kind of like was taken aback. Like, I was like, and it just all clicked together. Everything clicked. It all clicked. She's lying about everything. Wow. That's crazy. So we're going to end it there. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me this long. Don't forget, send me some emails. You want to talk about some stuff, we'll be able to bring it on. I won't bring out your name, anything. Don't forget to donate. And if you donate, everything's in the description. Don't forget to donate. If you donate, send me an email that you donated. So that way I can bring you out on the show. That should be about it. Do I have anything else? Let's see. No, that's about it. Okay, we're going to end it right there. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for staying with me this long, about 27, 28 minutes. We're going to see what we get. But we will catch you next time.